Ethiopia, Africa's oldest independent country, home to about 80 different ethnic groups, the source of the Blue Nile, and the Ethiopian Orthodox Church, one of the world's earliest Christian denominations. Ethiopia is one of the only African countries to have never been colonized. Italian troops fought against the country, then called Abyssinia, and were defeated at the Battle of ADWA in 1896. In 1935, the Italians invaded again, forcing the Emperor Haile Selassie into exile. A new Italian empire was created, comprising of Ethiopia, Somaliland, and Eritrea. The Italian occupation was a brutal and bloody one. It lasted until 1941, when Ethiopian patriots, together with British and African forces, defeated the Italians at the Battle of Gondar, and the Emperor Haile Selassie returned to Addis Ababa. Haile Selassie's monarchy was the last in a long line of emperors. It was believed to mark the end of a 3,000-year history which traced its origins to the biblical King Solomon and the Queen of Sheba. His ambition was to modernize the country. He introduced a new constitution, built a Western medical system, and founded the University of Addis Ababa. He helped to establish the Organization of African Unity, today the African Union. On the continent, Haile Selassie encouraged Pan-Africanism and African independence movements. During the Cold War, he allied Ethiopia with the U.S., which patrolled Ethiopian waters in the Red Sea region and provided military and economic aid to the country. But his vision for Ethiopia did not include democracy. In a land of diversity, he designated Amharic the official language. Non-Amhara Ethiopians had their lands taken over by feudal lords. Money was appropriated, and millions of dollars ended up in his personal bank accounts. In 1943, Haile Selassie's government and the British Royal Air Force bombed the Tigray region to put down a peasants' rebellion, killing thousands of people. Elsewhere, in Goijam, Sidamo, the Ogaden, Bale, and Oromia, peasants struggling to survive were forced to pay exorbitant taxes. They revolted. The state responded with crushing force. Close to 500,000 people were killed. In 1962, Haile Selassie annexed neighboring Eritrea, turning it into a province and fueling an independence struggle that lasted for 30 years. In 1973, a famine killed 200,000 Ethiopians. Meanwhile, the aging emperor was hosting lavish parties for his inner circle. Haile Selassie refused to make serious reforms to his government, and so masses of people took to the streets, calling for an end to his empire. In 1974, the emperor was toppled by a group of army officers in a military coup, heralding a new and bloody episode in the country's history known as the Red Terror, which has marked the country and its people to this day.